Hello everybody, Pete here. You might be aware that I have got a signature pedal out with ThorpyFX. I just thought that instead of doing a whole long video and talk about the pedal and all that stuff, I would just give you a few tones from it so you can hear how I would use it when I would use it. So the pedal is a dual drive and a boost section. You can use the drive on its own, or you can use the boost on its own. You can then boost into the drive so you can get a bigger, fatter signal. So the drive side has got drive, it's got volume, and it's got tone, which you can see in that camera up there. It might be a bit difficult to see because it is a shiny surface. I love it, it looks awesome. I am biased, of course. And it's got a boost side. The boost side has got a volume, and it's got a low switch. Now the low switch is really interesting because it brings in lows in your single coil pickups. So if you, for instance, if you have a clean tone like with my Telecaster and you're playing a G chord into a Victory V40 Deluxe on a clean setting, and you put in the boost, turn it down, but have the lows on. So you take the lows out, or you can fatten up the sound. And then you can turn up the boost and give it it's like you add headroom to your amp. And it's very touch sensitive. Without. And that's like, I would use it on a clean to play those big bloomy chords like. Or something like. Without it. With it. And if you dig in, you get this. On the back pickup. Without. So the boost side alone is just like a thing you can have on, and you could almost call it like a bloom side. Like it just gives loads of headroom, and it just creates this thing that you don't want to take off once it's on, and that's the kind of the thing I was going for, so I can use that. So jumping over to the drive side, this is your clean tone, and all my tone is up full. Normally I like to go, you know, I like to find a place where I can use my tone control. If I put the drive in, set to 9 o'clock and a little bit over halfway and the tone's sort of in the middle, you get this. Without. With. And if you put it on the back pickup with the same setting and you dig into the guitar, back pickup. Or you can dial in some gain and you can go. Or you can play it softly. You can dial back the volume. And if you then want to go, I'm going to put some boost in, you got the. Loads of boost on tap, loads and loads and loads. And it's still very dynamic. And again, if you put that on the back pickup at the same setting, so let's put the drive at 12 o'clock. On the back pickup. And still very, very, very dynamic. And if you don't want to put some more gain in there, well, let's see what that sounds like. so there's plenty of gain on tap. So, you know, I would probably run it, have a little bit of the boost on, have the fat side with my Telecaster, run the gain at about 9 or 10, thereabouts. So you have this as a bass clean tone. And then you put the drive in. That's enough there for it to go. If you want a back pickup. And if you then want more, you can put the boost in. Back off the tone control a bit and you get like... And I really just adore the boost side and clean. Just fattens up the sound. It just makes everything like nice and open. So, you know, I'm just faffing about now, but so I just love the boost side, just with a little bit of boost on and sort of like this, because it just gives that. Anyway, something like that. I can keep playing all day long. But anyway, that was just a little bit of kind of how I would use it. Some of the tones that I would get from it. So it's a very, you know, organic, transparent, all of this stuff. It's just nice, and it just plays really nicely. It works really well, and you can use it as two different things. You can use it together. You can, you know, you can boost the boost side. It's great with a. I'm sure people would do that. You know, they'll put it in a slightly driven amp, use the boost side for that. And I can't wait to see what you guys out there, what you're going to do with this pedal. We are very proud of it, and we think it sounds great. And I hope you really like it. So anyway, I'm Danish Pete, and this is the Dane, and it's available now at Andertons and at RiffCity in the US. So thank you very much everyone for watching, and I will see you very, very soon.